All right, man, we're 3 weeks into the NFL season. We've gotten to see all of these rookie quarterbacks play outside of Drake May. And to be completely honest with you, man, Jayden Daniels looks like the best rookie quarterback in this draft class so far. I know it's just been 3 weeks, but 3 weeks is a decent sample size to see what kind of quarterback you have right off the bat. And Jayden Daniels has looked like everything that the Commanders wanted him to be and then some. And he showed us that once again in the game against the Bengals, where he really led this team to the win. He was absolutely phenomenal, completing over 90% of his passes. And if you're doing that as a rookie, I can imagine what you're going to do as you get older and as you progress even more. And I think Jayden Daniels is just going to continue to get better as he gets to play more snaps, which is pretty promising in my opinion. So what I wanted to do is go into his last game against the Bengals and break it down and really show you why he was able to play so good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so first play here, good job by Jayden Daniels. All we got is the Commanders are running up top, triple slant. So slant here, and then an shorter in route behind everything, and Jayden Daniels should read this out. 1, 2, 3, really simple, just this side of the field, and then Noah Brown down here has a curl if you like the coverage or you like this matchup. Now, I will say, I'm not exactly sure what Jayden Daniels is looking at here. He kind of gets stuck on Luke McCaffrey. It ends up working out, but I probably would have liked to see him go through his progressions and find the guy last in Zach Ertz, but he is going to stay stuck on Luke McCaffrey right here. Look, in my opinion, he should be coming here. That's covered. It's bracketed. This is covered. This guy's driving down on it. And then come to your 3, Zach Ertz, who ends up getting open. Boom. You see it right here. He comes open. Your 3 is wide open. And if he was going through his progressions, he'd probably already be here because you can get there extremely fast. But he waits on Luke McCaffrey to get behind this linebacker. And right when he sees it, he rips it and puts it right on Luke, and it ends up being a big play because of it. Now, outside of Jayden Daniels, I think the offensive line does a great job, and Luke McCaffrey does a great job at not just sitting there and waiting on a throw. He settles down in this area, in this grass right here, expecting Jayden to throw it, but Jayden sees this guy, so he doesn't throw it. So when Luke realizes Jayden isn't going to throw it, he slips behind him and then continues running the route, and that is a really good job of going and finding grass to help your quarterback out, and it leads to a big play. Really good job by Luke McCaffrey. Good job by Jayden Daniels getting a big completion, but I would have liked to see him go through his progressions here if I'm going to be completely honest. But it's a great completion to start the game. You can see him right here. He's going to watch Luke McCaffrey the entire time, and when he slips behind that linebacker, he's going to see it. And I like how Jayden Daniels already has the ball back right here whenever Luke McCaffrey is even. He's not waiting to see Luke McCaffrey open. He sees him even with a linebacker, and he knows if he's even with a linebacker, he has him beat, and that ends up being the case. And it leads to a big completion. Next play here, another great job by Jayden Daniels. All the Commanders are running as a little drift post from Noah Brown with a bubble from Ekeler, and all Jayden Daniels is looking at is this flat defender right here. If he extends out with the bubble, we're going to throw it in this window. If he stays underneath the drift post, we're going to get it out here and let Ekeler go to work. And on top of this, we're going to have Brian Robinson coming across Jayden Daniels to go block, so we get a little play fake to bring these backers up. So when you do throw this drift post, there's some space to throw it, and that's exactly what we're going to see happen. So we're going to snap the football. Brian Robinson's going to cross face. It causes these linebackers to sit there for just a second, which is going to allow Jayden Daniels to get his eyes on the flat player who is extending out with Ekeler. You can see that pretty easily. Right when Jayden Daniels sees that, ball back, ripping that football. You can see right out of Noah Brown's break. Put it right here on him before this linebacker can get there and away from this corner, and that's exactly what Jayden Daniels does. Maybe he leaves it a little bit low. Probably should put this ball a little bit higher, try to get on his chest, but it still ends up being a big-time completion for a first down to keep the chains moving. Watch it from right here. Watch the footwork, watch the timing, watch the rhythm. He's going to see it. Look at that flat player. He's extending. Ball. Right on him. Move the chains. Let's go. Next play here. This is just Jayden Daniels trusting his guy, Terry McLaurin. He knows he has one of the best players on the field right here, and he also knows the Bengals corners aren't very good. So if you get a one-on-one opportunity with Terry on either one of these corners, you want to take it every single time, and that's exactly what Jayden Daniels does. He knows as long as this safety doesn't get over the top of it, he's going to take this throw all day long. That's exactly what he does. He's going to hit the top of his drop, let it fly, and let his guy, Terry McLaurin, go run underneath it. The pocket's absolutely beautiful. There is no pressure at all. I mean, you cannot ask for better offensive line play than this right here. Jayden Daniels is able to sit in there, see it, hitch, rip, put it out there, out in front of him, let your guy go make a catch right in the bucket, and it leads to a big-time gain, putting them in a perfect position to go score. I want you to watch from the other angle here. Watch the offensive line absolutely lock down this Bengals defensive line. Gives Jayden Daniels basically unlimited time, and he's going to get his three-step drop, hit, or 5-step drop, hitch, ball, put it out there, right in the freaking bucket. You cannot put that ball any better, and Terry McLaurin does a great job holding on to it, and they get a big game because of it. And then on the very next play, we're going to see another reason why it's good to have a guy like Jayden Daniels on your football team. He's extremely fast. He's going to make you pay if you let him run it, and that's exactly what the Bengals do here. All the Commanders are running is read option, and you just read this guy right here. If he comes down on the run, Jayden Daniels, pull it and run yourself. If he extends out to take Jayden Daniels, give this, because we now have numbers because he's taken himself out of the box. So watch it right here. It's really simple. That end is going to squeeze, and when he squeezes down on the run like that and he's staring at the running back, Jayden Daniels just has to pull the football and run in there for a walk-in touchdown. No one even touches him. Touchdown, Commanders. He's going to be doing this for a very long time. I mean, there's nothing you can do to stop a guy that can run the football at such a high level like Jayden Daniels. You got to choose one of them, and whichever one you choose, Jayden Daniels is going to make you wrong. Great stuff. Touchdown, Commanders. Next play here, another great job by Jayden Daniels. All we're going to get here is a little bit of his playmaking ability, and all the Commanders are running right here is a corner with an angle, and it looks like Jayden Daniels is really just reading this 1 to 2. Then you have Noah Brown on a seam, if you like that pre-snap. Then you have Luke McCaffrey kind of coming in and settling down here is probably like your 3. It's kind of hard to tell what Jayden Daniels is reading right here, but if I had to guess, it's something like that. You're going to see him go through every progression. He doesn't like any of them, so he finds a way to step up in the pocket and extend the play and keep his eyes downfield. So, doesn't like it, comes across the field, comes to Luke, doesn't like that either, steps up in the pocket, gets out of there, keeps his eyes downfield. He sees his guy, Noah Brown, coming back to him. That's an amazing job by Noah Brown, finding his quarterback and seeing what's going on. And he comes back to him, and right when Jayden Daniels sees that, he rips it, puts it right on Noah Brown's chest, and it ends up putting them on the 1-yard line. Watch it from this angle right here. You're going to see him go through his progressions. Looks at his 1, doesn't like it. 2, no. 3, no. So, got to keep your eyes downfield, got to make a play. Boom, you find somebody, put it on his chest, puts you in position to score. Outstanding job. Let's go. And then, man, you got to give credit where credit's due. That guy, Kliff Kingsbury, has been doing a great job, and he does a great job right here, again, scheming something up. We're going to get a big play action right here. Everyone's going to act like they're blocking. You have all these offensive linemen in and 2 tight ends. Everyone thinks you're running the football here. But number 73 right here, you got to remember, he's eligible. He's going to act like he's down blocks, and then he's going to get out and just kind of settle right here. And all Jayden Daniels has to do is just toss it to him for an easy touchdown. Play action, keep that ball tucked and down so the defense can't see it. They think Brian Robinson has it. They think he's trying to follow this puller right here, but 73 is sneaking out where nobody is paying attention to him, and Jayden Daniels just has to dump it off to him for a touchdown. Outstanding play call, outstanding execution. Amazing to see this type of stuff. I was worried about Kliff Kingsbury as a play caller, but he has proved me wrong in every single aspect. Great job. Next play here, another great job by Jayden Daniels extending the play. All the Commanders are going to run is little curl outs. Really simple concept. You see it all the time. Curl with flats or outs. And Jayden Daniels can pick whichever side he wants to work. If he wants to work up here, let's work there. If he wants to work down here, whichever one he's more comfortable with, it doesn't matter. And all you're reading is the flat player. If they extend out with the out, you should try to take the curl. If he sits under the curl, you should take the flat. But sometimes defenses do a good job of covering both up, and that's what's going to happen right here. So watch it. Flat player is going out with that out, but Jayden Daniels doesn't like this curl. He thinks it's covered up. So what does he do? He finds a way to buy some time, keep his eyes downfield, and Zach Ertz does a great job right here, getting off of his defender, coming back to Jayden Daniels, and giving him somewhere to throw the football. And when Jayden Daniels sees it, he rips it, puts it on the sideline, and the Commanders are able to gain 9 or 10 yards because of it. Watch it from this angle right here. You're going to see he's going through it, doesn't like what he sees. So then he ends up having to get out of the pocket, keep his eyes downfield, rip, put on his chest right on the sideline. Great job. Let's go. Next play here, another amazing job by Jayden Daniels. All we're running here is we got quads up top, and all we're going to run is a little post wheel. So post with a wheel, and then we have Zach Ertz coming out and getting out on a little out where he can settle down in the grass if he wants to. And then Brian Robinson is just in the flat out here for a check down. So what you're going to see Jayden Daniels do here is he's reading the wheel to post. If he doesn't like that, then he's coming here for his 3 and then 4 to his check down. And what I love about this is you're going to see him get through his progressions, and he's going to find his number 3 option. He's going to get there quick because look at when this ball is coming out. He's already thrown that football. Zach Ertz isn't even out of his break yet, and he's going to put it right in that grass that is open. Zach Ertz catches it for another first down. Watch it right here from this angle. It's really easy to see it. Watch his eyes. He's looking at that post wheel. Doesn't like it. Comes to his 3. It's there. He is releasing that football. Zach Ertz isn't even looking at him yet. Outstanding job, especially for a young quarterback. Put it on him. Let him get a gain. And let's keep the chains moving. Next play here, it's 4th down. If you don't get this, the Bengals are going to have a great chance to go score and win this football game. Dan Quinn wanted to put the game in Jayden Daniels' hands, and Jayden Daniels took full advantage of it. All the Commanders are going to run is a really simple dig with a curl here. You also have a stop up top if you like that. If you like this matchup up top, you can take it. But Jayden Daniels doesn't like that, so he wants to read his dig to his curl. Really simple read. You got to find somebody open here. It's 4th down. We got to find a way to get it. He looks at his 1. Zach Ertz is there, sees it, rips it right on his chest. Zach Ertz holds on to it, goes down, gets the first down to pretty much put the game away. Watch it from this angle right here. Absolutely outstanding job. The Bengals get a little bit of pressure. Doesn't matter. Jayden Daniels stands in there, rips it right on Zach Ertz's chest. I mean, for a rookie quarterback to be that composed in that moment is outstanding. And then, just to top everything off, Jayden Daniels does an outstanding job once again. He sees the Bengals are in straight man coverage right here. It's really easy to see. Man coverage, man coverage, man coverage, man coverage. There's no safety that can take anything away. So, what does he do? He goes to the best player on the field, Terry McLaurin, against not a very good corner. He loves that matchup. He's going to take it every time if he has it, like I told you. So, he knows Terry McLaurin has a double move. And draw back. Pressure in his face. He could just fold here or try to run out of it. But he doesn't care. He's going to stand in there and take that hit to give his guy a chance. And man, in the face of pressure, off his back foot, lets that ball rip. And I mean, you can't put that ball any better. Right in the freaking bucket. This is an outstanding job. This literally wins the Commanders the football game right here. They got pressure off the edge, unblocked because they're sending so many people. He knows he has his guy one-on-one. He just has to give him a chance. And that is what he does. Let it fly. Takes an absolute shot and delivers an absolute dime to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown Commanders. This guy, Jayden Daniels, man, looks like he has a chance to be something. I can't wait to see what he becomes as the season continues.